Hi guys, and this is my special tutorial on Scratch. So today we are going to make mouse pointers, and I'm and before we start, I'm going to explain something, and I'm going to show you how Scratch works. So it just loads. You click get started, and then it loads. Let's just wait. Okay, so I'm on now. So now I'm going to explain what Scratch is. It's a coding system where people can make their own animations, games, and stories. So firstly, we need to know what the thing on what is the thing at the front of that big white rectangle. Well, the big white rectangle is a backdrop, and that is the sprite, and sprites are just these characters or animals or even humans, and you can make them interact with these blocks. I'll tell you all about the different categories. The first one is move 10 steps. If you make it move 10 steps, it goes to the left. And if you make it change X by 10, it goes to left as well. But if you change it to move negative 10 steps, then it goes to the right. And you can use these turn blocks to make it turn. To make it turn, you can turn it different ways. You can turn it bottom to up, or you can turn it bottom up to bottom, or bottom to up. And you can make it go to random positions in whatever amount of seconds you want. And you can just make it be set to that position. And you can make it point in the direction. You can make it point towards the mouse. And you can make it make it go up with Y. You can make it go down if you change Y by a negative number. And in looks, you can make it talk. It doesn't actually say anything. You just see a speech bubble, and then you can make it say hello forever. You can also make it say hello forever. And you can, of course, when you want it to stop, you click the big stop sign. You click the stop sign like that, and yeah, so it's stopped now. And now you can make it play a sound like this. It's a little quiet, but don't. And you can click stop all sounds to stop them, and you can change the pitch. But then you can't hear it. But now it sounds like a total. Now it sounds normal. Okay, so you can clear sound effects and you can change the volume. And in effects, in events, you can just make these are just the blocks that tell you when to make the code happen. And control has lots of things. It has wait blocks, repeat loops, where you make some code happen a repeated amount of times. There's a forever loop that makes something happen forever. We will need that, by the way, so I won't get rid of that. And we also need the when green flag clicks, so I won't get rid of that. We have conditions. If something is true, then something else will happen. If something is true, then something happens, or else they have to do that thing. And you can wait until something happens. You can repeat until something happens. And you can make clones. We will need that for our mouse pointer, so I'll grab it. And also delete this clone. And when I start as a clone, we'll need those. And sensing, and it shows what to put inside of if-then blocks. If touching mouse pointer, if touching color, if that color is touching that color, what the distance to mouse, the sprite's distance to the mouse pointer is. And you can ask, it asks is, what's your name? And then you can just type your name. Mine is, that's easy. Jasmine. And then it disappears. If the key space is pressed, they check if the key space is pressed. So if you hold down space and kiss is key space pressed, then it says true. And is mouse down? False. Is mouse down? And it shows mouse X, mouse Y, set, and it can set drag mode. And it can set your drag mode and say how loud you are. Sorry, I was just testing. So there's timer and reset timer. And the rest is just stuff that we won't need. And the operators have calculators. Like, I want to know what 3 times 9 is, and then 27. So 27. And then pick random 1 to 10. Picks a random number from 1 to 10. Let's see what it does. Drum roll, please. Number 4 is the winner of the lottery! Yay! And is that greater than 50? And is this greater than 50? And is that less, is 50 greater than that? Is this equal to 50? No? And you can group lots of the sensing category. All of those, you can group them in ands, ors, and nots. And you can make join blocks, and the letter 1 of a word, the length of a word, if a word contains a letter, and some other stuff, and variables, how to make and we will explain these in a future video. Like, these are just for now. All you need to know are these are things that keep track of a certain number, and blocks can just shorten your code. Well, anyway, what we will need now is, first we need to do chain. We have to go to random position and click mouse pointer. Now it's at the very edge, and we want that tapping when the green flag is clicked. So now it follows your mouse. Yay! But only one sprite is doing it.